Sarah Robb O'Hagan has been called one of the most creative people in business. She is known for being a reinventor of brands. Beyond her accomplishments at Nike and Virgin Atlantic, Robb O'Hagan successfully led the turnaround of Gatorade's $5 billion business and helped reinvent the fitness company Equinox. She now serves as CEO of the indoor cycling company Flywheel Sports. Robb O'Hagan draws from her experiences in her new book, Extreme You, Step Up, Stand Out, Kick Ass, Repeat.
Yes.
She gives advice on how to tap into your true potential
all right.
and become the best version of yourself. Sarah Robb O'Hagan joins us at the table. Sarah, so good to have you here. Love the cover. Love the story.
Yes.
Take us through, because in the beginning of the book, you talk about what really kind of inspired you. You were giving a speech at a Harvard conference. What happened?
Yeah, I was giving a speech, and the young lady was reading out my bio, and it was all these great accolades like you just read out. And I started like squirming in my chair going, this isn't the full truth. And I wasn't always this person. I was very average as a child. I had some epic fails along the way, including getting fired. And I was like, why are we not actually telling the truth? And I realized that our culture of success has become one where we just want to look at the good stuff, and we don't so much get vulnerable and be honest about some of the truth.
And your point is that also makes us better if we recognize our truth.
Absolutely. And because every successful person you speak to, I'm sure all of you would say you've been through struggles along the way. And it's important to understand, particularly as a young person, that you don't always have the answers, and you are going to have to take risks and fail along the way. It's going to be okay.
And it's okay. I knew I liked you, Sarah, before I met you when you said this. I'm a big, bold, over the top, laugh till you snort, opinionated, don't sit on the sidelines, mega enthusiastic kind of gal, and I got big feet.
Yeah, I got big feet.
What size shoe do you wear?
I'm an 11.
You're 11?
Yeah. Oh,
Me
yeah.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 and a half and 11. But you say perfection is overrated. You tell a great story about how you had gotten this big promotion.
Yeah.
And you're going in to see the boss the next day, and you oversleep.
Yeah, I got it way ahead of my skis, and I was like, I got promoted. So I went out and
you
hung out with my friends, and I drank, and I overslept my alarm, and missed literally the biggest meeting of my life, not by 10 minutes, by like 3 hours.
By 3 hours.
Yeah.
But
Wow, you must have had a good party.
But I thought, God, would I say somebody in my family died, or I was in an accident?
Totally.
But you went to the meeting thinking, okay, now I'm fired.
Because all of those thoughts went through my head. Like, you instantly want to come up with excuses, and in the end, I show up, and I was like, there's only one thing to say, and that's the truth.
No, but listen to this, guys. Her alarm goes off. She's supposed to get off at 9. She wakes up at 11, and it's a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So you were way late. Not just a couple
not
hours.
just a little bit.
So you interview so many successful people in this. You call them extremers.
Yeah.
What did you find that they had in common?
So it was really cool that I went everything from Condoleezza Rice to Mr. Cartoon, who's a tattoo artist, to Bodie Miller, the skier, like all sorts of different people. And they all used the same language around how they'd become successful and had all these very similar traits. And like openness to experience, like super proactive in terms of not waiting to be asked to take an opportunity, but jumping in and doing it anyway. And what was really interesting to me is they all continued to push to the next level. Like, just as soon as they get really good at something, they're like, I got to go to the next level. I'm going to push again.
You said failure hurts, but fear is even worse.
Totally.
Which I think is really interesting.
Because my personal story, I have failed so many times, and I believe that the failure is what gives you the resilience, the grittiness to go forward and lead in the future.
But does it tell you more than success?
I actually think both of them are really important. And one of the things I talk about in the book is, like, you have to understand what blows your hair back. Like, where are you super in your element, being your best? And that's when you've been successful. But also, the failures help you refine to figure out where that place is.
And don't make yourself obsolete, which I thought was interesting.
Yes.
Talk about that. Regardless of your age, you said everybody has something to offer.
Absolutely.
Don't make yourself obsolete.
And I talk at the end about, like, break yourself to make yourself. Like, as soon as you get to the point where you feel like you're at the top of your game, that's a good time to explore, do something new. That's one of the things I learned from definitely all the people in the
So what are you going to do with Flywheel?
Flywheel is the most awesome, like, indoor cycling company.
I didn't mean to put you up.
No, but it's like, and I call
Here's
it
a pitch, Sarah.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
I call it fitness for extremists because it's
Yeah.
all about what we have is this technology that enables you as you're riding to see your score on a board and like to compare your results to yourself. And so this is the beginning of how we can take that technology to all sorts of other places to allow lots of other people to participate in Flywheel.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
Yeah,
you
Very much.
Yeah.
Sarah Robb O'Hagan. Remember that name. The name of the book, by the way, is called Extreme You. She said we all have some extremity in us somewhere. Sometimes you got to dig deep. It's on sale right now wherever you like to buy your books.